Wait, is this... Oh, you have to get it! I see, you have to get the weapon. Otherwise you can't get through here. It's another one of those things that seems like it's optional, but it's actually not. Oh my god! Okay, okay, okay. Oops. Oh, this is kind of tricky. How do I get over here? This reminds me of another game. I think it's... Oops. Gotta be here. Oh! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, I'm dead. Crap. Damn it. Could I just use the dragon? Oh, I can. Oh, jeez! And I'm dead. I think I could have switched. Oh, ow. Switch between dragon and human. They're both blue anyway. Dragon looks kind of okay, I guess, with this armor. Yeah, you're supposed to do that anyway, right? 'Cause it's all about the, form changing in this game. Ow! Damn it! Oh my god, I got hit by it twice. 3 times. Four times. Oh my god, this reminds me of Gradius. Which way do I go? Left side is probably the wrong way. Except they don't regenerate. The cell walls don't regenerate in this game. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what is this? Oh! Oh my god, me orc! I think I gotta kill them all. Or maybe I just gotta kill the orc. Never mind. Back here again. Oh, that's pretty slick. Huh. Damn it, that wasn't slick. No! Wow. Need to recover stamina. Okay, so you can't get through the floor. We're really close to death, though. I wonder if I can boomerang this guy. Nope. Oh, crap, he recovers fast. Oh, we can combo him! It's so broken. It's a heart. Nice. Perfect. I wonder if there's a way to cancel this. Huh. There might be a way to do it. Do I need the frog? Oh my god, I can almost make it as a human. Oh, actually I can. I didn't double jump. Human is so busted. I love it. Oh, crap. This is so fun. Oh, come on! Really? You're an enemy too? Or you're a mandatory enemy? Oh no, you're not. I think I gotta go snake. Do I need the snake? Can I just human this? Oh, I can't switch. Damn. I thought the dragon was gonna be my favorite. Definitely human, because dodge rolling. I wonder if you can do something crazy like that. Advanced techniques. Is that right? Where does that go? Oh, this is the right way then. Then what's the other one? Ah! Oh my god! Yeah, jump into it. That's smart. That's just a potion? It took so much damage getting here. I'd have to get a full heal to make this worth it. I feel like there's probably a full heal nearby. This is the end of the game. But I'm pretty sure I gotta fight the cat first. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really fast. There's a heal? So this is it then. Let's go anti-air. Dun dun dun. Oh, there's more? Oh no, this must be the end. Cat. Missed the cat. Ha. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you made it this far. Thanks again for making my task 1,000 times easier, wink. Time to pay for all the trouble you've caused. I'm glad you're here, Jin. We'll both have the pleasure of witnessing my master's true power together. Lord Zaros, your humble servant has succeeded as promised. Oh, I'm not gonna fight the cat then. The cat's gonna get backstabbed. It's always like that. Yeah, see? It's always like that. Good work. You played your role well. However, I have no need for King's counselors. But my lord, Be gone, furball. No, don't hurt the cat! Oh my god, it is a furball! The Orb Collector. I'm surprised you're still alive. You'll be among the first to witness my tremendous power. Not before I send you back to the Shadow Demon. The Shadow Realm? Do you really think you can stop me, young fool? It's my fault things got this far. So for all my friends and people of Monster World... Kingdom, I'm taking you down. Where are these friends of yours? They've abandoned you. But don't worry, I'll make sure to torment them on your behalf real soon. You, however, die here. Oh, he can transform too? Oh, this is gonna be so epic. I'm pretty sure I need to use the other forms. Oh my god, Snake! Wait, is he turning me into those forms? Or do I have to reflect it back at him? Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh, this music's so epic. Let's try this out. Wait, was that it? Oh, there we go. Oh. The orbs are the source of his power, so I need to hit them. Crap. Oh, wrong form. What is that, dragon? Human? Is that human? That's human. Snack? There's no pig? That's rude. Foolish human, there's no escape for you now. I'll never let you conquer my world. Uh-oh. What's wrong, hero? Feeling weak? This prison will drain your energy until you give your final breath. How does it feel to know you failed your friends? You are alone. Power friendship time. What do I do here? Oh, pig power, right? No? Oh, power friendship! You look a little thirsty, demon. The king's fool? What are you doing here? Throwing bottles. Oh! Cat! And Dragon Bro. We made it. Wait, what about the cat's friend? Okay, I'm just gonna let him throw bottles. We made it! Jin, the demon is distracted. Get out of there while you still can. Human. Yeah, human! You think your tricks will save you? Away with you, pests. You'll pay for hurting my friends. Enough. Time to end you once and for all, boy. Oh, jeez. Can I even hit him? Why am I not hitting him? Oh my god! Oh, it's for flying. I see. This is actually a flying phase. Crap, I can't switch out? Oh, it's blocking it. Wait, this is physical. Huh. Oh, what the hell? Am I supposed to navigate? Damn it, the fire. Oh my god! Okay, that's phase one, right? Back to human. Oh, ow! Hold on a second. How do I deal with this form? It's not this, is it? Ow! No, it's not. That's not it. Huh. Oh, it's a ball! So I get to play with it, because I'm a cat. That actually hurt me? Oh my god, this this phase though. Damn, sometimes it hurts me. If I'm too late, I guess. Oh my god, this is actually hurting my eyes. Human? Never human. What is this one supposed to be? Oh, wow, that actually killed me. I have no idea what he's doing, other than explosions. Is it if I hit the wrong one? How do I know if it's the right one? There must be a hint, right? Oh, crap. Wow. Okay, I gotta figure out this phase. So it is the frog? But how do I know which one it is? Is there a hint? Oh, the one that isn't shooting, is that the real one? Oh, that's how it works. I see. Human OP. Oh! I got faked out! Two of them didn't shoot. Okay, I gotta pay attention. I gotta wait a bit. Make sure it's definitely not shooting. Oops. Wrong key. Oh, snake time! Oh my god! This is so fun! Wow, I love this phase! Get a cheap shot in. Oh my god! Okay, okay, okay. Is that double? Wow, it's double! Oh my god, this guy's so crazy! Oh, what the hell? What's next? Pig? Human? We're back to here. This is the final phase, I guess. Oh, this is definitely human. Wow, pig is useless! Crap. Can I get across? Let's try this out. Is that it? His HP bar is gone. Oh, Animu! Wait a second, I don't have that shield. No, Uncle Nabu! Got the queen. Barely a difference. Oh, that's the person the cow's looking for? Wait, was that Mysticat? No, it would be an advisor, but Is that a... Oh no, that's Zeke. That's Zeke, right. Because he's green. Pikachu truffle doesn't look very happy. Look at those composers though. Epic. Derpy snake. $16? 43 elixirs. Oh my god, 245 deaths? Are you serious? That's really bad. Snake. Is there post-game? That last cutscene, though, it's a lie. I don't have the full armor. I'm missing 3 pieces. Jeez. Is there post-game? There probably isn't. Post-game would be nice. So what am I at? Wow, I'm actually not doing very well in terms of completion. I mean, it's never for completion anyway. First time I play the game, it's... Or usually when I play blind playthroughs, which is like all my games, I don't go for 100%. Unless it's very convenient. This is not very convenient. Okay, well, this game was much longer than I thought it would be. So let's do the closing statements and finish up Monster Boy. I do want to double check something though. Like, is there absolutely no post-game? So if I go back to town... Wait, what? Huh? Oh, that's kind of janky. Interesting. So I gotta go all the way back? That doesn't seem right. Or is it because I have a portal open already? That hasn't stopped me before, right? Let's see if anything's different here. No. Oh, Ollie. I haven't used a single one of those things, I think. Still 4 music notes. Oh. This is the beach, right? I love this song. I'll do my closing statements by the beach. Wait, this cork thing. I never figured out the cork. I have a feeling it has to do with the lights in town. This is for spinning, isn't it? Oh yeah, the original. It's so derpy. Oh, the music changes when I'm here, damn. Alright, let's do closing statements. Here. Floating in the water, smiling. I just watched Derpy Crab and Derpy Gin. So as always, put the controller down. This is gonna be a reflection, not a review. Just gonna reiterate some of the stuff I talked about during the playthrough with a little more detail. I think this is gonna be a shorter closing statement. So with that said, let's get this out of the way. Narrative story aspects. This is essentially non-existent in this game. The story is really generic and really typical for this style of game. Usually I go into great detail about the story if the game actually tries, but this game really didn't try. It's not a good story, but it doesn't have to be. It just does its job of pushing the story forward, which also pushes the gameplay forward. And, you know, it has a little bit of an extra upside of having some fun characters and interactions, and a little bit of mystery, but a very little bit. I always say this. Metroidvanias are not known for story. It's not to say that they can't do story well. It's just most of them focus on gameplay instead. So, gameplay then. The gameplay is obviously one of the core elements of a Metroidvania, so it's one of the core elements of this game. It's a Metroidvania that's closer to Castlevania than it is to Metroid. But it's closer to Wonder Boy than anything else, obviously, for obvious reasons. Although I've only played 2 Wonder Boy games, so that's not really saying much. I mean, there's only, what, like 5 or 6? Anyway, not the point right now. I think I mentioned this in the opening statements, or I think it was during the playthrough. This is what I call a proto-Metroidvania. So a Metroidvania before the supposed genre, I'm doing air quotes, became a reality. So, Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night. It lacks the same degree of backtracking that those big mid-90s titles have, but the 80s style is still adequate, especially since this game made some adaptations to make the game more modern. Something that Dragon's Trap failed to do. And this game is such a huge improvement from Dragon's Trap. It's not even funny. But yeah, this obviously borrows elements from more modern styles of Metroidvanias, so it feels a little bit better to play if you haven't played the previous games before. So the map, where is it? The map is really well done. So you got the legend, shows you what everything is, shows you the percentages of completion, shows you the areas, separated by color. It's really nice. This is the way you should do it. The part I like most about this is that when you're in a map area, your character actually moves along with it. So this square, if I move around, you actually see its head moving. It's pretty awesome. Okay, back to the derpy crab. Nice feature. So instead of just being in the rectangle, or like the rectangle flashing, just being a blip on the map, you can navigate your way around the map within the map as well. It's pretty cool. But map aside, let's talk about the combat then. The core of the core, if you will. Form-changing and character-changing games are my absolute favorite style of games. Being able to adapt on the fly and use a variety of different forms, different skills, techniques, it really gives the gameplay a dynamic touch. The variables for every area and for the fights are highly varied, so the gameplay never really gets stale. Like even for maps like this, you know there's water. There's a form that gives you a swim ability. You're probably going to come back here after you get it, but it's not really mandatory. All those things are actually in your mind. If you're familiar with the genre, those things are in your mind because you know you're going to get abilities that allow you to access things in the future. And this game does it with the forms. The forms are awesome because you can do so much with them. Regular gameplay, bosses, and even long dungeons with puzzles and stuff. It's great. It's kind of what some of the other games I played earlier this year failed at. So Chasm, Time Spinner, and even The Messenger, just to pick out 3 of them. Chasm and Time Spinner were obviously Castlevania inspired, but they barely added anything new to that style of game. The new elements they did add, they weren't really utilized that effectively. It's unfortunate. The Messenger was a Metroidvania light. It had a really strong Ninja Gaiden style first half of the game, but the second half of the game, the Metroidvania aspects, it was pretty mediocre. Lack of bosses, gradually worsening gameplay, you just kind of backtrack and that's it. You barely got anything new. You got some new abilities, but overall you still relied on the core Ninja Gaiden style of gameplay. Yeah, lack of bosses, that's the thing. That's a really annoying thing to me. I hate to rag on it, because this was one of my favorite games of the year. It is my favorite game of the year as of saying this now. But it's obviously not without flaws. Those negative aspects were only made better by the fun characters, writing, and I guess you could say the Ninja Gaiden style, Ninja core gameplay, the original one of the first half, was solid enough to carry you through. This game just gives you like full-on abilities to play with, and you can do so much with them. Like I said, you have to use your entire set of transformations sometimes, so the game feels incredible. Like everything, all your tools are available for you to use and utilize as best you can. Like you can even combine them. So I can do something like this, and then go into flying with momentum, right? And then switch to this. Oops, I meant to run. Switch to this and start running on water. And then going into fly, and then dashing! Oh my god! It's awesome! Oh crap, I killed it. I need the crab being derpy. Okay, back to floating and smiling. Yeah, it's incredible. The only form that I have a problem with is the pig, but it's deliberately like that. It's the bad form. Just to put it simply, it's the bad form. It's a joke, right? It's supposed to be. But it gets you through the early game, and it still has decent stuff later on until you get human. Human's so great. Human's OP. But regardless, they're all useful, right? All the forms are useful. And the bosses remind you how useful they are by forcing you to use them. Now, the game, in terms of difficulty, I don't think it's that difficult, but it's not that easy either. For me, I was really reckless. I mean, for this entire year, I think that's been the theme. I've been kind of reckless playing these games and dying a lot. That's kind of the fun of it as well. So that kind of explains why I had 200 deaths. Or whatever it was. That and trying to save money, not buying potions and items, and trying not to grind and gather items as well. Those obviously negatively affected me during the playthrough. So the game can be brutal at times. For example, like the dungeons. Some of the dungeons are really long, and the amount of form switching can get annoying because if you die, you gotta redo everything, gotta keep on swapping forms. And it can be kind of clunky if you don't use the ring form, but then if you use the ring one, you pause the game, which is... This is a little bit questionable, I would say, in terms of one of the gameplay elements. So it's understandable if people find the game frustrating, because it can be. So kind of connecting back to the messenger thing, whenever I play Metroidvanias, I want there to be a ton of bosses with various different mechanics. This game hits that head on. It's great. But if I were to be picky, I would have liked more bosses. There's a lot, and they utilize the mechanics well, like I keep saying, but more bosses. Seriously, give me like 10 more bosses, optional bosses, just crazy stuff. Now, the part of the gameplay that I didn't like as much was the quest system, or the lack of it. All the quests in the game were mandatory, even if they seemed optional. I think at first that was a little bit jarring for me, and when I reflect upon it now, it's just disappointing. Many Metroidvanias now, they incorporate heavier RPG elements in the game, like questing. But most of the quests are pretty terribly done. It's like fetch quests, gather this item, kill this monster, talk to this person. It's really boring. When you do quests, you should do it for the sake of world building, character development, and challenges. But since most Metroidvanias lack proper compelling stories in favor of a simpler one, those quests, they don't really add anything to the game. Like, you can't really world build much with them, you can't really do much character development with them. Challenges would be nice. So, with that said, even though I think Monster Boy would have benefited a lot from a quest system, just to give you something to do, an optional thing to do, if you really wanted to explore and just listen to the music and watch the crabs and smiling in the water, might as well, right? But the end result may not have been that remarkably great. So maybe it is better off without it. I always want more stuff though, I'm greedy like that. On a similar note, post-game. Usually when a game does post-game, it's not canon. So it doesn't matter if you have to tie it into the story or whatever. And once you finish the game, people who play post-game are the ones who actually enjoy the game. So you're making it for the fans. I love having post-game in most games. Now, I'm not sure if this game actually has post-game. I don't know if it does. This is directly after playing the game, blind playthrough and all that stuff. So I don't know. But if there is post-game, great. If not, it's not apparent to me that there is post-game, so I'm not doing it right now. Maybe they'll add something in the future, who knows. Now, let's end off with audio-visual. I usually start with this in the closing statements, because it's not very important overall. But for this game, I'd say aside from the transformation gameplay, audio-visual is my favorite part of this game. The music and the art, just look at this and listen to this. It's so good. It's incredible. I love the hand-drawn sprites. It's really bright and vibrant. It's cool and cute, like Flying Hamster, but with a much larger scale. Look at all this stuff. It's beautiful. The music, obviously great as well. I really need the soundtrack. I hope they release it soon so I can buy it. The composers they hired for this game, there are so many legendary names, and the fact that you can hear their distinct styles makes it even better. Now, overall, if I were to judge the quality of the songs, I'd say they're average to great. Some songs are nice, but others stand out way more than them. Whether it's because the song is incredible by itself, or it fits the aesthetic really well, kind of like this one. Like, this song's not a very great song by itself, but it fits the aesthetic. So that's what makes it great. The game has a lot of these kinds of songs that just hit you when you're playing. It's like, oh, it feels so good. But I always say, there's something that this game is missing. Voice acting. Full voice acting. Every single character. Hire voice actors. Give your characters voices. And if people don't like voices, have an option to turn them off. Look at how Mega Man 11 turned out. It was so cheesy, the voice acting in that game. But the actors, they did a good job at being cheesy. It was supposed to be like that. The cheesiness actually fits the style of the game. And I think this game is stylistically kind of similar. So do that. Monster Boy 2? Do that. Full voice acting. So overall for audiovisual, I think the devs put a lot of effort into it, and it really shows. I hope they make more games in the series in this style or a very similar style. Or even if they make Flying Hamster 2, like an actual Flying Hamster game with flying hamsters instead of what turned into this game eventually. I'd love to play that. Game Atelier really knows their stuff. They know how to make simple, fun, and cute games. 3 check marks for me. So, ending it all off, just have to address it. Since this is a Metroidvania, Monster Boy is not Hollow Knight. But the thing is, most games never even come close to Hollow Knight standards. You can get the game for like $5, and it's like 10 to 40 hours of gameplay. Various game modes, DLCs, all that good stuff. So many bosses. Even challenge Okay, we're not talking about Hollow Knight, but that standard is almost impossible for most games to reach. But this game still does a very good job. In terms of value, though, 16 hours of gameplay. I think at least 1 or 2 of those hours, probably just me leaving the Switch on like I did right now. I remember just hitting pause and walking away for a bit. 16 hours for $40 I think is pretty mediocre, but I still found it enjoyable. It's probably going to be cheaper on Steam, or I hope it will be. So if you're going to get it on Steam when it comes out, by the time you see this, it probably will be out already, because I release videos pretty slowly. But it's still mid-December right now, for me. Ooh, time shenanigans. But yeah, enjoyable game. Obviously I'm biased because I like the style of game and the aesthetic, but I think even if you're new to this genre, the same elements that hooked me in will probably hook you in as well. Though I will warn you, it can be frustrating. I think this game is going to give The Messenger a run for its money as my favorite game of the year. It's really close. I actually think this game edges it out by a little bit, only because it does the overall gameplay much better. The story is obviously much worse, and the writing's much worse. You know, every game has its own strengths and weaknesses. It was really fun. Seriously, really, really fun. Really enjoyed this game. But it's time to close the book on it now. If the game ever does get DLC, I'm definitely playing it. But until then, until the next Monster Boy, until next game in general, let's say goodbye to Monster World, Monster Kingdom, and Mr. Blue Hair, and Zeke on the side, off screen, and the crazy uncle, and Cat. I guess that's it. Alright, I'm Ventus. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.